It is nights like tonight that these superstars dream of. The opportunity to blaze their own trail. The chance to fulfill a lifelong dream. The moment etched in time for all immortality. A first-class ticket to the world's biggest stage. And it all comes down to this. Tonight, 30 men march into the most dangerous and unpredictable battleground. They will fight as if their lives and careers depend on it. They will scratch and claw to be the last man standing. But when all the dust settles and all the smoke has cleared, only one man will earn the golden opportunity to compete on the grandest night of the year. But that is not all. A visionary who has turned his bad luck and frustrations into victory and gold meets a hungry challenger chasing his 17th trip to the top of the mountain. The epic final encounter between an empress and a badass to determine who rules as queen of the throne. No rules or restrictions between a prize fighter and a man looking for a successful hometown return. A cold-hearted and destructive champion will be battle-tested by one of the most phenomenal warriors ever to grace the squared circle. Tonight, everything is on the line. The opportunity to live forever and march one step closer to the bright lights at the show of shows. Here, tonight, live from the north, this is the Royal Rumble, and the road to WrestleMania begins now. And now, WWE presents the Royal Rumble. It's the night that kicks off the most important time of year in WWE. You are looking live at a sold-out Scotiabank Arena in the heart of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as we welcome you to the 2023 Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania begins right here tonight when 15 Well, coming up next here at the Royal Rumble, it is the Friday Night SmackDown main event. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the franchise John Cena chases number 17 against the current reigning defending champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Right now, we want to take a look at the tale of the tape between these two competitors. John Cena with the strength and weight advantage in this matchup. Both men with decorated careers, former WWE champions and world champions. Cena, of course, a 16-time world champion here in the WWE, chasing number 17 tonight. Rollins has had a decorated career as well. He was the first ever NXT champion. He's won the Royal Rumble. Money in the Bank as well has John Cena. John Cena, Seth Rollins, the two faces of Friday Night SmackDown, up next here at the Rumble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Big fight feel for the World Heavyweight Championship of Friday Night SmackDown. And the man who has already had a decorated Hall of Fame career, entering his 21st year in World Wrestling Entertainment, is looking to achieve a milestone in his career. His 17th World Championship is tonight, January 1st, 2023, gonna be the night that John Cena continues to make history and become a 17-time world champion. All remains to be seen. Cena's got a tough battle ahead against an old rival in Seth freaking Rollins. Two men that know each other very well reunite that old flame, lock horns here in Toronto with the big gold belt on the line. You feel the atmosphere, you feel the excitement when John Cena enters the room. Cena earned this opportunity by defeating Drew McIntyre a couple of weeks back on Friday Night SmackDown. Just this past week, Cena picked up a win over Baron Corbin, but was laid out moments later by Rollins. Cena's looking for a little bit of retribution and the gold here tonight. The franchise set for action here in your Friday Night SmackDown main event here at the Royal Rumble. And here comes your reigning, defending World Heavyweight Champion, the Visionary, the Revolutionary, and most importantly, the man who holds the gold, Seth freaking Rollins. Rollins won that championship back on December the 9th at the SmackDown All-Star Kickoff at a 4-man elimination battle along with Bobby Roode, Drew McIntyre, and John Cena. And who did Rollins pin as the final elimination in that matchup? That would be his opponent here tonight, the franchise, John Cena. You gotta wonder if that loss is weighing on the mind of John Cena. He's been in this situation before. He's been the underdog before. And Cena's been fighting from underneath in the past. But will tonight be the night for John Cena that he outlasts Seth Rollins and he acquires his 17th World Championship? Or is Seth Rollins riding too much of a wave of momentum as the face of Friday Night SmackDown right now for anybody, no matter if it's John Cena, to topple the Visionary? The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here in Toronto. Friday Night SmackDown's main event. Let's send things down to the ring for your official introductions.
Introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena! And introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins!
Big fight feel as it's been all night long and will continue to be. Your Friday Night SmackDown main event on January 1st, 2023. Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, for the World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena, Seth Rollins, right here, right now. The bell has sounded and we are underway. Cena and Rollins locking horns once again. These two men have met several times in the past. Their biggest matchup between each other prior to tonight, coming all the way back in 2015 at SummerSlam, where Seth Rollins became a dual WWE and United States champion by defeating John Cena. Rollins goes behind on Cena, nice neck breaker on the franchise. Cena's been picking up wins for the last number of weeks on Friday Night SmackDown. His only blemish comes in that 4-man elimination matchup where Seth Rollins was the man who pinned his shoulders to the mat. Rollins dropping Cena with a neck breaker. Remember, Cena defeated Finn Balor to qualify for that elimination matchup the week prior. Since then, he has owned victories over Drew McIntyre, and as we mentioned, Baron Corbin this past Friday night on SmackDown. In those moments after that matchup, at the Visionary, Seth Rollins hit the ring, laid out his #1 contender to send a message for tonight. Rollins wanted to come in with the momentum, and he certainly has done that over his challenger. Rollins has been all over John Cena since the opening bell. The world champion in his first defense of this reign tonight, not looking to leave the Royal Rumble without the big gold belt. John Cena has held that very world championship in the past. Several of his 16 championship reigns come with that title, and it could be the title that graces number 17 for Cena in his career. I'd assume Rollins knew he wasn't gonna get the pinfall there. He's trying to get in the head of John Cena, misses for the knee, and now Cena gonna try to mount some offense in this World Championship match. Nice side slam by the franchise. John Cena, what a history, I should say, that he has had here at the Royal Rumble. Has won not one but 2 Royal Rumble matches, as we saw on the tail of the tape prior to the entrances tonight. In 2008 and 2013, Cena has left this very event as the world champion in the past, as the WWE champion. Cena looking to make more history at one of the biggest WWE pay-per-views on the calendar, as Rollins is now heading to the top rope awaiting a check. Oh, wait a minute, Rollins got something else in mind here. Changes up the strategy and a nice forearm by the Visionary. Cena down and out. Rollins back up. The world champion got in mind, goes for the overhand chop, overshoots it a little bit, and that's a rare mistake by the world heavyweight champion. They got a little overzealous there, might have picked this spot at the wrong time, and John Cena takes advantage, sending Seth Rollins over the top rope. Cena obviously cannot win this world championship via count out here. We're not following no holds barred rules like we were in our previous matchup between Kevin Owens and Edge. Still can't believe we saw Sami Zayn hit the ring and screw over Edge along with Kevin Owens tonight. Absolute just disgusting situation that we'll touch on Monday Night Raw this week, but regardless, John Cena, Seth Rollins, the fight continues on the outskirts of the ring. And Rollins trying to avoid disaster, sending John Cena right into the barricade, and Rollins heading back in. World title's on the line. Rollins doesn't give a damn how he wins this match. He'll take a count-out victory to retain the gold. We know Seth doesn't care how he gets his hand raised. Rollins unloading on John Cena with chops here. Trying to make up for that tomahawk from the top rope that he missed a few minutes ago. Cena's got something else in mind, hanging the world champion up on the top rope. So Friday Night SmackDown main event tonight. Of course, 15 SmackDown superstars will compete in the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup coming up later tonight here at the Royal Rumble. Not wait to get to the Rumble matchup. Who is going to punch their ticket for the main event of WrestleMania and possibly fight one of these two superstars for the World Heavyweight Championship at the Show of Shows? Who's it going to be leaving tonight? Leaving the Royal Rumble as the World Heavyweight Champion. Will it be Seth Rollins retaining the championship, or will it be the franchise John Cena winning the championship for the 17th time in his career? Back and forth blows between the champion and the challenger. Rollins whipping Cena off. So what Seth Rollins has got in mind here, puts John on the top. Cena counters. Cena with the kick right to the dome of the world champion. Don't want to take too many of those. That'll give you a concussion, knock you a little loose, and Seth Rollins eats the canvas. Cena goes into the cover. Looking to knock off the Visionary here tonight. Not just yet. Got the 2 count, though. The damage starting to add up on the World Heavyweight Champion. Now John Cena heads to the top rope and dropping the dime on the dome of Seth Rollins again. John Cena's feeling it here. A couple of big more moves, and he might have the World Championship in his sights. Rollins trying to avoid disaster, and a stomp right to the chest of John Cena. Trying to collapse along of his challenger here tonight as he sends the franchise over the top rope. This is the Royal Rumble matchup that we're going to see later. John Cena would be eliminated, but right now, he's got his screws loose on the outside of the ring, and Rollins with a tope suicida to the outside. Right to the chest cavity of John Cena, and now a senton off the apron, and the world champion is rolling here tonight at the Rumble. Sent John over the top rope, and then didn't stop there. Continued on with the onslaught of offense. Suicide to the outside, and that's senton off the apron. Trying to collapse along at John Cena. He can't breathe, he can't fight, and John trying to mount some momentum, but Rollins is having none of it here. And the world champion, can't count out John Cena. We should know this by now. He's entering his 21st year here in the WWE. He's had a Hall of Fame career since day one. Cena's not done adding to that list of accolades just yet. Goes into the cover off the shot that took Rollins down. Rollins able to fight back, but Cena is back in the driver's seat of your World Championship matchup. Rollins knocked down in the corner. Cena grabbing a hold. The challenger looking to take advantage of a wounded champion. Scoop slam, no. Cena's got something else in mind. Turns out with it, and Rollins eats the canvas face first. And now Cena pummeling the champion. A beatdown from the brawler, from the old school wrestler from Massachusetts, John Cena. A little of that Boston street style out of the franchise tonight. And Cena now going in a position. I think we know what's coming here. You can't see me. Cena looking for a little 5 knuckles shuffle to the world champion. That very move eliminated Drew McIntyre from the four-man elimination matchup back at the All-Star Kickoff, but Seth Rollins survives it here tonight. Five-knuckle shuffle almost added John Cena's 17th world title. Oh, could have been looking for the attitude adjustment there, and Rollins with a big boot to the challenger. And now Rollins heading to the top rope. Here comes Seth. Frog splash for the world champion. Into the cover to retain. But Cena gets the shoulder up, and you feel the atmosphere of this matchup starting to hit a new level. Both men starting to add the pressure. Oh, wait a minute, Seth Rollins. Look at this, a pedigree to John Cena. It's been some time since we've seen Rollins pull out the double underhook pedigree, but John Cena survives it tonight. Rollins reaching deep in his bag of tricks to try to defeat John Cena, but Cena, tough as nails, able to survive another moment. The frog splash didn't do it. The pedigree didn't do it. John Cena wants that world championship and will stop at nothing to achieve it here tonight. And the champion puts the challenger atop the ropes here. What's Rollins looking for? Look at this. Frankensteiner sends John Cena to the middle of the ring. And Rollins back into the cover, doing anything he can to put Cena away, but Cena continues to survive. Kick out after kick out by the franchise player. At some point, Rollins is going to be racking his brain on what he's got to do to keep John Cena down here tonight. But Cena just may be too motivated for that to happen. We may be looking at the historic night in John Cena's career for his 17th World Championship. Rollins kicks out, but Cena got his pedal to the metal right now. Back in control of this matchup after taking some big-time offense from the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, look at this. Grabs a hold. Nice belly-to-belly there by Cena. Now Cena looking for a bit of a submission hold here, raking it in. I don't know if it's a chokehold or not. Looks a little under the chin to me. Referee's giving a little leeway here in the World Championship matchup, but Rollins able to get out of it anyway. And now Rollins pops up with the swing blade. You may not like Seth Rollins, but you can't count him out. All the talent in the world champion possesses. And now look at this, right back into the onslaught of offense. Opening up a can of whoop ass on John Cena in the corner, but Cena having none of it. And you feel the momentum shifting back and forth between the champion and the challenger. Any means necessary to leave Toronto tonight as the World Heavyweight Champion of Friday Night SmackDown. Cena with a rare mistake, taking his eye off the ball right there. And Seth Rollins going to take advantage. Plants John Cena. Now Rollins heading back to the top rope here. What's the champion got in mind? Goes for his second frog splash of the matchup, and it nails it flush. And a rope break there. A rare mistake from Seth Rollins. Also the middle rope. Phoenix splash by the World Heavyweight Champion. And back into the cover to retain. Is that all she wrote? But Cena, a little less enthusiastic off the kick out, but enough is enough to get the shoulder off the canvas. That says to me that the pain is starting to catch up to John Cena, but again, you can't count out the franchise. Moves out of the way. Rollins eats a mean knuckle sandwich by Cena. Wait a minute, what's Cena got in mind here? Oh no! STFU, a submission hold, a signature submission hold by John Cena. The STF is locked in tight. Rollins has got nowhere to go. I don't know if he's going to be able to turn with the weight of Cena to reach the ropes here. Oh, but Rollins, look at that, able to break the grip. There's a good chance Cena didn't have all his hands locked in there, all the pressure, and Rollins was able to break it. Now Rollins with the knee to John Cena. Cena might have thrown his last-ditch effort at Seth Rollins off that STF. Rollins was able to break out of it, though, and you see how the momentum has shifted right back to the World Heavyweight Champion as Rollins hit the ropes. Delivers the knee, and he's looked for that move a couple of times throughout this matchup. This time, he nails it flush. Cena's dazed right now. Wait a minute, Seth Rollins going for a curb stomp. Oh, Cena countered into a cutter. John Cena countered. And now Cena's looking for the attitude adjustment. No, Rollins counters. Discus forearm. Oh, man. You feel the atmosphere here in Toronto tonight. What a counter by John Cena, and whether you like it or not, what a counter by Seth Rollins to avoid the attitude adjustment. And Cena's in trouble. Rollins is going to the top rope. Could be looking for the Falcon Arrow here. Oh no. Don't count out the challenger. Oh, and Rollins takes a hard fall from the top rope. And Cena back up there to drop the knuckles on the world champion and directly into the cover. But Rollins able to kick out, and Rollins kicks up into a slingshot there. Immediately hits the ropes, hits the knee again. Back and forth the momentum swings in the world championship matchup. And the pressure is on for both of these men, champion and challenger, fighting with all the heart and soul left in their body here tonight. The intestinal fortitude is being tested here in Toronto. And I cannot believe that counter by John Cena. Rollins went for the curb stomp. Cena with an unorthodox cutter, catching Seth Rollins in midair. And credit to the world champion, just moments later, able to counter John Cena's attitude adjustment. If Cena hit that AA, we may be looking at a 17th world championship run for John Cena right now. Nonetheless, Cena's back on the top, avoiding whatever Seth Rollins had in mind. I believe Rollins might have been going for that Falcon Arrow. We saw it a moment ago. Cena again was looking for the curb stomp. Rollins wasted no time. A curb stomp! And Cena, oh, Rollins isn't done. Rollins isn't done. Rollins wants curb stomp number 2. Hits the ropes. Make it a dose by the champion. And the Visionary goes into the cover. And Seth Rollins retains the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. Man, what a World Heavyweight Championship contest. Contested between the Visionary and the franchise. Took not one, but 2 curb stomps by that man, Seth Rollins, to... Oh, come on now. Rollins. Oh, come on! Rollins is beating down on John Cena. The damn match is over with, but the Visionary's trying to make a statement tonight. You hate to see it after such a competitive fought matchup. At the end of the day, the story's going to tell this. John Cena unfortunately fails to acquire number 17, and Rollins is leaving the Rumble still World Heavyweight Champion.